Hi, I'm Kristen Retallick. I'm the president of the Splinter Contemporary Artist Group, and I'm just today going to take you on a little walk around tour of our current exhibition, Feminart. So we'll start over here with some information about the show and our group. Feminart is showing until the 6th of July in the Kyabram Town Hall gallery, which you can see on our signage there. And just a little bit about the show. The exhibition celebrates art made by women. It examines the way women artists see their world, and it gives insight into the creative power of art. Some splinter artists are exploring their interpretation of the world today, while others are paying homage to other women in the world of art. The artists were thrilled to collaborate with Kyabram Town Hall writers in the creation of their book celebrating women. In a crossing over between art forms, the writers chose artworks to stimulate their writing pieces, and the wonderful results can be enjoyed in the book. Celebrating Women is now available for purchase at the front desk at the Ky Town Hall, and all of our artworks are also for sale. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the Splinter Group in general as well, so that you can gain a little bit of understanding of where we come from as a group of artists. Splinter Contemporary artists have met regularly in the Golden Valley for the past 22 years to create contemporary art and encourage one another's creativity. We hang a new exhibition in the Kyabram Town Hall 4 times a year, and we have exhibited also in Woodend, Rushworth, Nagambie, Nathalia, Violettown and Shepparton. We've conducted numerous community art activities and workshops at Shepparton Art Museum and the Converge Festival in Shepparton over the past 9 years. For our 20th anniversary in 2018, we published a book, 20 Years of Creating, and it was entered into the Victorian Community History Awards. We include among our members painters, potters, sculptors, textile artists, photographers and writers. Splinter artists aim to move beyond traditional and realist art through innovation and the exploration of ideas to create thought-provoking works in any media. We encourage and support each other by sharing ideas and skills, by recognising individual achievement of members, and by creating challenging exhibitions for our viewers. In developing projects that deal with current and controversial thought, we seek to arouse critical debate about life and culture through art. So that's just a bit of general words about our group. But now what I'm going to do is actually take you on a walkthrough of this particular exhibition, Feminart, show you the individual pieces up close, and just tell you who they're by, and I may read a little bit off the wall label there as well. This piece is called Winged Woman by Beverly Dowd. It's acrylic on canvas, and Bev wanted to express the power, resilience and beauty of the independence of a woman. This piece is called A Woman Emerges by Kerry Handwork. When the artist painted this enigmatic female figure emerging into the bright light, she was allowing the viewer their own interpretation. No clues were given of the subject's demeanour, emotions or age. The painter knows the figure encapsulates the journey over her lifetime to become the woman she is today, yet gives the viewer the space to wonder what secrets are contained within. Kerry's piece is gesso and watercolour on canvas. Moving on to Chris Hartley's piece called Sisters 3, and it's also acrylic and pastel on canvas. This work celebrates the importance of family ties and the close bonds developed between siblings. This piece is by Lynn Hume. It's a mixed media collage and it's called Acorns. The fruit never falls far from the tree. Just as acorns become oak trees, so too do little girls become their mothers and grandmothers. In this painting, I sought to give the acorns the faces they would grow to be. This piece is by myself, Kristen Retallick. It's titled Figure 2 and it's mixed media on paper. This piece was developed as part of a series of life drawing work, exploring the idea of body changes, especially post childbirth. This mixed media collage by Kath Carroll is called Woman United. This piece explores how women view themselves and have been viewed over time. The incorporation of gold leaf, newspaper and collage represents the ever-changing objectification of how women are portrayed, whilst at the same time showing how transformative it can be, women continuing to shine from within and to write their own narratives. This piece is called Nautilus by Chris Hartley. It's acrylic on canvas with some mixed media. Female strength can be veiled in fragility, but it is tenacious and powerful, inspired by solitary walks along beaches in East Gippsland. This is Pregnant by Terry Butler. It's an acrylic on canvas. Throughout history, the female has been shown in many forms. However, very few, whether clothed or nude, portrayed women as pregnant. Religion and morality played a big part in this. However, the female body is beautiful in any form, young, old, and in particular, pregnant. This piece is Woman as Object Subject by Meg Dollar, and it's a collage in two parts. Meg's got an accompanying piece of poetry, which I'm going to read. Hopefully I read it well enough. Muse, support, adjunct, passive possession, property, defined, wife, lover, mother, sedentary, seated, supported, supporting, a child, children, serving, selling, silent, silenced, sullen, unsmiling. This collage work was made in response to and out of Hopwood's Handbook of Art, a staple of art classrooms from my youth and still present today. The women in this collage are the women in this handbook. They were painted or sculpted by men. The handbook features almost solely the work of men in both the reproduced works and text, placing their creative endeavours within his story of art. These women are contained in the shape of the Venus of Willendorf, their expressions echoing and mirroring each other. And the text piece here is an excerpt from the book. Just moving on to Kay Poulton's pieces. So Kay's pieces are called Plated Up 1 and Plated Up 2. They're both fine stoneware clay, they have underglaze colours and clear glaze. There are many words used to denigrate women. Words can be weapons and a means of control. I'll talk about these two together. These are both, again, my pieces, Kristen Retallick. They're called Figure 3 on the left and Figure 1 on the right. Both, again, derived from work created through life drawing sessions. And the figure on the left is about the idea of just a really simple beauty in the figure, in the female form. The figure on the right is an exploration of expression derived from the female form in the use of colour and really simple, naive lines. This piece is by Amanda Hocking and it's called God is Black. It's an acrylic on canvas. A 2020 look at a pervasive and stagnant point of view that a white man rules the heavens, therefore giving strength to the belief that white men rule the earth. This piece is also by Amanda Hocking and also acrylic on canvas. This is a response to a musician who asked me to depict the classic song You make me feel like a natural woman. And this one is exhibited by kind permission of Dr. and Mrs. Alistair McCallum. This is another piece by Kath Carroll, and it's called Women into the Light. It's a mixed media piece. Throughout history, women have been creating work and opportunities that inspire and engage us. They have done so without much adoration or audience. Women have been mocked and abused for simply existing. My painting shows how women are now coming out of the darkness of the past into the light, where they will be seen and their stories told. Another piece by Beverly Dowd called River Spirit. This one's an oil on canvas. Like many others, I find the feminine in nature. We all speak of Mother Earth, and when I am near a river, I feel the power and beauty of female spirits. This work is called Let Go Your Children by Lynn Hume. It's a mixed media piece. This painting relates to the feelings of a mother who has lovingly raised her family for 19 years and is afraid of losing them when they leave the nest. Only when she allows them to do so does she realise what a wonderful job she's done. This piece is by Tanya Waterman. It's called The Design of the System. It's hand-spun wool, cotton warp, and metal bars. I'm just going to read the statement here that goes with it. It's not about the caesarean, it never was. It's about the system, designed to process births in an efficient manner. It's about the dehumanisation of those it processes. Notice the lack of head and limbs, the loss of personhood and agency. These parts are inconsequential to the system. It was never about the caesarean. Note the lack of baby. The child is only a side note to the design of the process, the system. It's about efficiency and power. It's about being punished for where you've come from, being timed out and silenced. It's about being humiliated and lied to. It's about informed consent. What a farcical notion. It's about a system doing exactly what it was designed to do. And lastly, a textile piece by Sue Reed called Who Are These Women? The art produced by women has often been obfuscated, overlooked, and undervalued. The art world does not have gender parity, and the work of women artists is underrepresented and undervalued in museums, galleries, and auction houses. My question to you is, how many famous women artists can you name? Thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you've enjoyed this walkthrough, and also hope that you might get a chance to come to Kyabram Town Hall to actually see the exhibition in person.